What's going on, guys? Briar Rabbit here. Today is Friday. That means Zer is back in the tower. He's hanging out right over here by these big black doors that never will open, even though we're awfully curious to see what's behind them. I think at this point, we're just going to have to wait for Destiny 2. He's going to rock in that old school Trials of Osiris cape. All right, let's see what he's got. First up for the Titans, we got the Dune Marchers. Speed Demon is the main perk here. Increase sprint speed, increase movement speed while aiming your weapon, and tighter turn radius while sprinting. I actually low-key love these things. They're kind of my first or second choice all the time on my Titan. Having a Titan that just feels so agile and fast is really fun, and I like that because of this. Are these as good as the Twilight Garrison? In expert hands, no, but in average hands, probably. Are they as fun as Twilight Garrison? Probably not for anybody, but they are fun. Being faster, having that increased movement speed, and that tighter turn radius while you're sprinting really does make you feel a lot more agile. And let's be honest, if you're using close-range weapons in the Crucible or in PvE, these really come in handy. So definitely pick these up, give them a shot. They are fun, to say the least. They come with increased discipline, increased strength, shotgun ammo, rocket launcher ammo, and arc double down. So these are pretty much set up, ready to go for your Juggernaut Titan. All right, next up, we've got the Sealed Ahamkara's Grasp for the Hunters. Main perk here is Nightmare Fuel. Gain additional melee charge. Melee damage has a chance to automatically reload your primary weapon. Really not much to say about this one. It's an additional melee charge, works on all three of the subclasses on Hunter. Most people run this, I think, when they're using smoke bombs, but it can be useful for anybody. Double smoke bombs is actually really good. These get, I think, a little bit overlooked because of the Shinobu's, not revenge, vow, and the Blade Dancers, seeking grenades. But these are still really good. They're worth picking up, especially if you run a Night Stalker. All right, finally, we've got the Alchemist's Raiment. This is for the Warlock. Main perk here is Iron to Gold. Chance to gain Glimmer on primary ammo pickups. Orbs collected when your super is full. Recharge your grenades in melee. I've really never found a use for these whatsoever. I actually like the look of them, too. Like, it's sad because I love them, but I never wear them. Glimmer economy for me is just not a big deal. There's not a whole lot in the game that costs Glimmer at this point. It used to be a big deal around Iron Banner time. I used to have to go Glimmer farming so I could buy everything I wanted. But at this point, that's pretty much over. And collecting orbs or recharging your grenades and melees when your super is full with orbs is hit or miss. Sometimes you want those orbs to stick around so you can use your super again instead of recharging your grenades and melee. So depending on the situation, this actually could be detrimental. I've really never found a perfect use for these unless I just need to Glimmer farm, which I don't have to do that much anymore. Increased intellect, increased strength, special ammo, heavy ammo, arc burn defense, and arc armor. Next up, our weapon of the week is Red Death, the infamous Red Death. Main perk here is Red Death. Each kill heals you and speeds up reloads. So is my year one darling. During the Thorn meta, this was the counter to Thorn. Getting your health back on a kill in the Crucible or in PvE is very good. Unfortunately, this pulse rifle, this style of pulse rifles, just isn't that competitive in the Crucible anymore. In PvE, it can still be really helpful. In fact, if you know about the Permadeath City Challenge, this is the gun I want to get for my permadeath character so I can just have more survivability. This is a very good gun for PvE right now. Hopefully, it comes back to PvP at some point because it's just beautiful getting your health back after every kill. You can just keep charging forward into battle. We've got Accurized Ballistics, Field Choke, Aggressive Ballistics, Unflinching, Snapshot, High Caliber Rounds, Single Point Sling, and Red Death. So I would definitely pick this up, hoping that in the future meta we'll see a return because this gun is very fun. All right, we've also got Not a Toy. I believe we saw this last week for the Zalo Supercell. And we've got the Crucible Assassin for the Trespasser. Curios include Plasma Drive and Emerald Coil to upgrade your Blue Rare Sparrow to Legendary status and change the color of its contrail. We got heavy ammo synth, 3 of coins, glass needles, which I need to pick up a few of, and motes of light. So that's going to do it for this week's Xur. Not a bad Xur, you know. We're not expecting any new equipment, but what we got, I think, was pretty useful. I love to see Red Death get featured every once in a while. I love that gun. It brings up very good memories of Year 1 Crucible, and some bad ones too. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hit that like button if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'm going to jump off this bridge.